Hi guys, just me. I haven't filmed in a while, just going through some stuff, but I'm just doing some behind the scenes for my new rebrand, which I decided in the last 2 weeks that I'm gonna do, but I'll explain more in a minute. But this is for new socials and everything. I'm trying to not look as because I've got really bad resting bitch face. But I don't think it's resting bitch face, it's resting trauma face. So basically, I've had so much trauma that when my face is relaxed, I just look horrendously sad. But some people take that as angry, I'm not sure. My nose is... so yes, this is the rebrand from Myla V to Megan Summersby. I'll explain in a minute. I'm Megan Summersby and this is my song called Barcelona. Take my hand, walk with me through the streets of Barcelona. I completely forgot to go back to explaining why I have decided to change my stage name to Megan Summersby. So obviously from my other videos you know that I have been sort of on a healing journey. Oh dear. I'm about to go to sleep, that's why I'm yawning. So yes, I have been on a journey of healing, dealing with a lot of past trauma, and also trying to figure out what's actually wrong with my health. But I had an appointment today, phone call, and he actually said to me, "I'm really sorry. I don't know what's wrong with you, and I'm sorry that I can't help you." But he was stumped, absolutely stumped. So here we go again, back to square one, trying to find a solution. But I think for now, I'm just going to focus on music, and as bad as I feel some days, I'm just going to try and power through. And, you know, if things get progressively really bad, then I'll have no choice but to go back. But right now, my main focus is just getting better. And if I have to do it on my own for a while and figure some stuff out, then I guess that is just how it has to be. Everything happens for a reason, I suppose. But I decided to go for Megan Summersby because I have been thinking for a while now that Myla V is just... it's not really aligning with what I want my music and myself to stand for, you know. And don't get me wrong, having the persona of Myla V really did push me into places and keep me going for a long time. However, I got to a point where I felt stuck and a bit lost with the direction that I had. And it didn't really feel authentic anymore. It felt like that I really was just putting on a mask and pretending to be someone that I'm not. And I've been doing that for a very long time by people pleasing and just ignoring my wants and needs and putting people above me. Probably because of all the trauma that's happened. But now I feel like because of this journey that I'm on, I'm having to strip everything back and deal with the things that I have suppressed and the things that I've told myself that it hasn't affected me, when really it affects my everyday life, and it has done for a long time, and I have been struggling for a long, long time. But it was always easier for me to just gaslight myself, almost telling myself that I'm okay, and it was never as big as it was, when really, when you lay it out in front of you, it was too much. All of it was too much. I'm not going to go into detail, but it was just one event after another, and it was like a span of like nearly like going on 8-9 years of just things happening, and it was an extremely hard time. And I think people know this who've had years and years and years of just shit things happening, traumatic things happening, that you get to a point where it almost becomes your normal life. Like you're just used to these damaging things happening to you, but when really you don't deserve those bad things to happen to you. You don't deserve to be treated the way that you were. No one deserves to be treated like that, and no one deserves to be hurt and violated in such a way. Anyway, so obviously my real name, honestly my real name is Megan, so I can't just use Megan. So, and I've always loved the last name Summersby, which was, I believe, my nan's mum's maiden name. So yeah, my great nan's maiden name. And I just really like it because Summersby is just very soft and feminine and just lovely, really. And it's always stuck with me. And I thought about it years ago because I thought about taking a different direction and maybe starting acting up again and using the name Megan Summersby. And this is before I got married. But that sort of, it was like a fleeting thought that I had instead of actually going ahead and changing it. Wow. Tired. So in the next few weeks, I'm going to be transitioning everything to Megan Summersby. I just feel like that it aligns with my truth more. It's softer, it's relatable, and Myla V will always still be there. Myla V is my stage demon. She is who takes over when I get up to sing. She's the sasspot and the one that gives me the confidence to get up and sing. So she will always be there when I get up to perform. But Megan Summersby is me, who I truly am, and where I want my music to head. So come on with me on this journey, and we will find out together what happens and what new music we can make. Oh god, I bet I'm pulling some faces in this video. But I'm going to carry on vlogging and updating you guys. I seriously need to update all of my everything. It's going to take a while, so bear with me. But I feel good. I feel good about this transition. I feel good about taking next steps in my career and pushing it forward and just seeing what happens, really. Just focusing on that it makes me happy more than the numbers and followers and stuff that I have. Because at the end of the day, it's about showing people in your music your point of view and your truth, really, about your life, and that people can relate to that. So that's what I want. I'd rather, just a small group of fans than like loads and loads of followers who don't even listen to my music. Like I want a dedicated fan base. I want like a community of where we can all, I have got an itchy nose now. I want a community where we can just be tight knit and we're loyal, and it would just be wonderful. It would really, really be so great. But we'll see what happens. Whatever's meant for me will happen, and whatever's not meant for me will pass me by. Anyway, that's the update. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the Edge of Madness EP at the moment. I think I'm going to put it away for now and just see what happens, because I don't know, it doesn't feel right at the moment. So that is in the TBC. Anyway, I really need to go to sleep because look at these bags. Honey, have you seen them? They are terrible. I need some sleep.